It's getting cold outside in Canada, and so my basement will have to fill in for being outside the lab. Sharks were the original super predator. They've been roaming the oceans essentially unchanged for over 400 million years. To give a sense of how long that is, imagine sharks arriving on the scene just after noon. On that scale, dinosaurs don't arrive till 5:30, and mankind shows up in the final second before midnight. In this time, they've been responsible for eating pretty much anything under the sun, including such eclectic items as garbage bins and license plates. Despite this, sharks really don't present that much of a danger to humans. Although every year there are a few fatalities from shark attacks, coconuts falling, lightning strikes, and even vending machines crushing people kill more people annually than shark attacks. But just how do sharks feed? How have they survived this long in the oceans? Human beings get 2 sets of teeth in their lifetime, and these serve us pretty well. Meanwhile, sharks have very different requirements. If you take huge bites of meat, you necessarily need a lot of teeth. Sharks facilitate this using multiple rows of teeth, up to dozens in some species, and they grow in an unlimited number. The moment one tooth is lost, a new one rotates into place, just like a wheel. Some of these shark teeth in themselves are extraordinary, and my favorite belongs to an extinct species called Carcharodon megalodon. His tooth, the size of my hand, his jaw big enough to engulf a whole family, and his whole body over 50 feet long, making him the largest predatory fish ever. Some living sharks are pretty extraordinary too. We have ones over 40 feet long, ones that could fit in my hand, ones with hammers for heads, ones with saws for heads, a whole range of diversity. But the most extraordinary thing about sharks is how they experience the world. While we have 5 senses, sharks have 7. The first extra sense that sharks possess is called the lateral line. It's a bundle of nerves running from the tip of the snout to the end of the tail along the middle. What it does is sense vibrations. If I jump in the water, other than getting wet and cold, I create ripples. Fish swimming in the ocean similarly create these ripples, and the shark can sense them and find the fish. But the more extraordinary extra sense that sharks possess is called the ampullae of Lorenzini. No, it's not a Harry Potter spell. Instead, it's known as electroreception. If I twitch the muscles in my arm, little electrical currents are what cause those twitches. Sharks can pick up on those twitches in animals even if they're buried beneath the sand and find them. Truly extraordinary. Sharks have been the top predator in the ocean for over 400 million years. And while this may make them seem menacing, in fact, if treated with respect, they can be one of the most awesome creatures the world has to offer. From outside the lab, see you next time.